YouTube? Dreadlock 101 back today with another video for you guys. And today, all about bleaching our dreads. I know y'all ain't gonna go to the shop like y'all supposed to and do the steps in the process and wait 4 to 5 weeks for your hair to lighten and all this good stuff. Most of us is just hardhead and we want our immediate actions. We want our dreads to be bleached. We want our tips to be lightened. We want our highlights and all that good stuff, right? So what we gonna do? We're gonna go out and we're gonna buy a box of bleach. We're gonna buy some volumizer or whatever, stabilizer or whatever the hell it is, and we're gonna throw that junk in our hair, and we might have some issues. Some of the issues that you probably gonna run into is your hair drying the hell out. Your hair is gonna dry out because you just stripped away a bunch of valuable nutrients and oils and natural elements that were a part of your hair and the building blocks of your hair, and you stripped those out because you wanted a lighter color. Shame on us, right? Yeah, but it's still gonna happen. So what you can do to prevent any further damage is make sure you give yourself a little bit of prep time. By prep time I mean a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks if you got that much time to spare. You ain't like got an event immediately. If you can, give yourself a little bit of prep time. Prep time is going to be making sure that your hair is in a good condition to actually receive a chemical like bleach. If your hair is rough, raggedy, and raw already, 9 times out of 10 what you're about to do to your hair is just remove it. That bleach is going to eat your head up and it's going to dry out and it's going to break off. Now your prep time is going to be so you can give yourself hot oil treatments, deep moisturize your hair, make sure you got all the extra BS out of your hair already that if it came in contact with bleach, it will probably have a negative reaction. But with this, what I'm saying is any of these products, you can put shea butter, whatever, in your hair and mix it with bleach, and it's gonna have some type of reaction, right? It's not just gonna not do anything. So you want to make sure all that stuff is out of your hair. What you want to have in your hair is this natural level of consistent oil and hydration. That's gonna be inside the hair, not like on top of the hair. When you wake up to get your hair done that day, you shouldn't be putting on mango and lime wax and seal or something like that onto your hair if you plan on bleaching it that day. Those two reactions probably aren't going to have a good reaction. They're probably going to leave you with some discoloration and or whatever else that it does. So make sure your prep time is done right. Make sure you get all that extra BS out of your hair as well. Now coming to the point of you actually doing the bleaching process, if you know what you're doing, then hey, more power to you. If you don't, YouTube it. Get on there, do a little bit of research, just what you may need as far as the setup. You need a mixer bowl, maybe a comb or something to spread it onto your hair, or some type of tool to help it get into the actual hair. Me, myself, I would take the bleach, I would put it on the section that I want, and me, I liked mine to be faded. I didn't want just a straight cut off, so I would put down that whole section of bleach wherever I wanted it on the dread. I would give that a little bit of time, maybe about 10 minutes, and then I would take it from the bottom and I would just run my hand up and down, creating like a little fade or a contrast in between the dark and the light. Now some long-term issues you may come in contact with once you bleach your hair is mainly, number one, going to be dryness. That's the number one reason people end up cutting their hair off, because I bleached my hair, now it's all crappily and crunchily and I don't know what to do. It's so dry and frail, can't go outside like this, so they just chop their head off. If you can stay in the rain, that's a good song, ain't it? If you can stay in the rain, what you need to be doing from this point is setting yourself up, man, I can't even talk today, setting yourself up with a moisturizing routine. Oil, wash, condition, as less tension as possible. You don't want to be getting retwists, and you don't want to be getting hairstyles and all that stuff if your hair is significantly, extremely dry. You want to make sure that your hair is in a great condition to be flexible, breathable, and also can soak up any nutrients and or water that it needs to without breaking and damaging. So make sure you get you a really dope routine. Make sure you get a really light oil, something that can be digested by your hair. Don't go out and get the thickest oil or something that you just saw on TV. Be mindful of the oils that you're mixing, because all oils aren't supposed to be mixed, just like all herbs aren't supposed to be mixed and blended together. One oil does one thing, another oil does another thing. Make sure you are researching, make sure you are aware of what you're putting in your hair. Now, we at this point of already bleached our hair. We full effect right now, right? Later on, year from now, 2 years, your hair is gonna start to darken. Yes, it's gonna actually start to darken. Is it because the bleach is wearing off? No. It's because you're doing something right. If your hair starts to darken back up after so long, and you know that you used bleach, you used a stripper, then you're doing a good thing. You're actually keeping the correct amount of oil, hydration into your hair. That means that the amount of melanin or keratin that once was in the hair is starting to resurface. It's starting to build itself back up, basically. And if you guys could see my earlier stage, I don't know if I ever posted any pictures or videos or whatever of my early stage when I dyed it. Hopefully I probably didn't, because I did not like that. But it was very, very, very light. It was way lighter than this. Right now it is extremely brown. It is very like almost like a, I'm gonna say brick brown, but I don't know. It's very, very brown. Even in reality, when I'm looking in the mirror, it's very brown. Just a year or 2 years ago, it was very light. So obviously I've been sticking to a routine, which I've been trying to give to you guys. Less products as possible, less buildup, moisturize, oil, keep it simple, keep it moving. Yeah, I think that's just about it. Cause I know y'all gonna run out there and y'all gonna bleach y'all hair, cause that's what we do. We want to be popping for the summer, right? I feel you. I feel you. Just make sure that you take a little bit of time out before, during, and after the bleaching process, and it should be all good. It should definitely be all good. Just be mindful though, if you go to a professional or you go to a hair salon, depending on what one you go to, if they try to like dump bleach in your hair the same day you walk in there and you ain't like bribe them, I wouldn't even fool with them, because they probably don't care about the longevity of your hair. You should be caring about the longevity of your hair, because it's your hair. Now, that's all I got for y'all today. If I missed any fire or any science that I should have dropped today, make sure y'all, wiser than me, make sure y'all leave that down in the comments box. Make sure y'all take care of the people to the left and the right of you. If you see them doing something crazy, or you see them about to do something crazy, make sure you pull them back, tell them, whoa, let's not do that. Let's do it the right way the first time. Yo, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, make sure you comment, make sure you stay tuned. Dread Life 101. I'ma holla at you.
Sergeant ASAP, go ahead and drop that.